Lifetime fluid, a comforting phrase, right? Until your transmission starts shuddering or slipping. If you drive a Toyota, BMW, or any modern vehicle, you've probably heard this claim before. But let's ask the real question. Lifetime of what? The warranty or your vehicle? What if that so-called lifetime fluid is slowly shortening the life of your transmission? Welcome to Professor's Garage. Today, I would like to address this single topic that has caused so much confusion among DIY mechanics. Automatic transmission fluid service. I have received countless questions about this. Should you change it? When? How risky is it? And is it really necessary if your car still shifts fine? Let's break down the myth, the reasoning, and the process so you can make a smart, confident decision. The term lifetime fluid sounds great, but only on paper. Is it covered under a lifetime warranty? Or is it only good for 60 or perhaps 80,000 miles? After that, you are on your own. ATF isn't magic. It's a chemical blend. It serves to lubricate, cool down, and hydraulically transmit pressure via numerous valves and clutch assemblies. Heat, friction, and oxidation cause those additives to degrade over time, similar to engine oil, brake fluid, or coolant. Take a look at this fluid, only 80,000 miles old. Does it look like something meant to last forever? The dark color, sometimes a burnt smell. These are signs of heat and wear. Clean fluid is key to smooth shifting and longevity. This is the point where the argument becomes intense. Many worry that changing old ATF will cause the transmission to fail. Let's clarify that. If your transmission is already failing, changing fluid won't fix it. It may just expose the damage that's already there. But if your transmission shifts normally, fresh fluid helps restore protection and stability. A Toyota or Lexus transmission, for example, can easily run past 100,000 miles without service. But that doesn't mean it should. Fluid degrades with heat and time, not just mileage. Highway driving, city traffic, towing, all these affect it differently, and everyone's driving condition is unique. And that's why you should take examples of transmission longevity with a grain of salt, because you are unlikely to replicate their light load highway mileage in your hard, short distance city driving. For peace of mind, you can send a small sample to a lab like Blackstone for analysis. It's like a blood test for your transmission. It tells you the condition before you make a decision. If you prefer checking it yourself, look at the color, smell it, and feel it. Burned or gritty fluid means friction materials are wearing away, like brake dust inside the transmission. In that case, a change may be too late to reverse the damage. But if the fluid just looks dark but feels clean, you are in good shape to proceed. Let's talk about how. Forget the aggressive flushes. Pressure flushing forces debris through small passages, and on older transmissions, that's asking for trouble. Start with the simple join and fill. It replaces about a third of the total fluid, enough to refresh the chemistry without shocking the system. If you want to replace more fluid with another join and fill, only do so until you've driven a few hundred to 1,000 miles without problems. If the shifts stay smooth, you've safely renewed the fluid inside a healthy transmission unit. After that, maintain it every 30,000 miles or so. No special machines, no drama, just consistent upkeep and steady rejuvenation. Now the filter question. Toyota and Lexus transmissions use either a filter or mesh strainer, which is designed to catch larger particles but doesn't clog easily. BMW and other vehicles with ZF gearboxes use a fleece or felt element integrated into the plastic pan. Here is the thing. These aren't like your engine oil filters. If you change the fluid regularly, that strainer or filter rarely clogs. This Toyota filter is a factory assembly removed from my 2011 Camry after 60,000 miles. On the inside, it's a nylon screen for structural integrity. On the outside, you will see the paper-like filter media. a synthetic felt or fleece element designed to trap fine particles. There isn't an immediate risk of a clogged up filter here, and if you replace the fluid regularly, it can hold up for a while. If you do choose to replace it, please do use OE ports for the filter, paint gasket, and bolts. You want to do it right and leave no regret, like strip bolts or oil leak. If your car is equipped with a strainer, one of those metal screens, you have no need to replace them unless you have other internal problems to justify dropping the pan. Let's take a closer look at a BMW or ZF filter with the Borescope. Inside the ZF AHP filter, you can see from the Borescope that the media isn't paper at all. It's a synthetic fiber or fleece-style material, almost like a dense non-woven mat. There are no traditional pleats, just a uniform layer of tightly packed fibers designed for high-flow filtration. On the pan with about 85,000 miles, the material still looks remarkably clean. The fibers are bright and clearly visible, with no obvious darkening, clogging, or particle buildup. That matches what we know about these filters. They trap extremely fine wear particles over time, but distribute them across a large surface area, so even high-mileage units often look clean during inspection. The bigger long-term concern isn't the filter element. It's a plastic pan housing, which can become brittle, warp, or develop stress cracks from age and heat cycles. For that reason, replacing the entire pan and filter assembly every fluid service around 50,000 miles is ideal. If your pan is still in great shape, every other fluid service or about 100,000 miles is still reasonable. Upgrading to an aluminum pan with a separate replaceable filter is also an option. This two-way articulating camera makes navigating inside the pan very easy, especially in tight corners. Lighting and zoom adjustments help bring out the texture of the filter fibers without glare. And onboard recording makes it easy to capture the inspection footage, which is what you're watching right now. Overall, it's an excellent tool for this kind of internal look, and I will include the product link in the description for those of you interested in purchasing one. And that's your evidence. These filters aren't choking up. They are doing their job. The real enemy is old, degraded fluid. Choosing the right ATF is like choosing the right medicine. It has to match the chemistry your transmission was designed for. Toyota WS is formulated specifically for Aisin-built transmissions. Aisin WS works too. They designed these transmissions for Toyota and Lexus, and therefore it is often cheaper. But I wouldn't trust generic multi-vehicle fluids. They might claim compatibility, but the truth is they don't have the same chemical composition specified by the manufacturer. BMW's ZF transmissions are designed for ZF Lifeguard fluid. You can buy it directly from ZF for much less than the dealer-branded bottles. Same formula, same protection. This is where the process appears tricky without a dipstick. But don't skip fluid level check at the correct temperature. The fluid expands as it warms. Too cold, you overfill. Too hot, you underfill. Use a scanner to read ATF temperature accurately. Budget scanners work fine for Toyota and Lexus, among many others. There are budget-friendly advanced scanners for BMWs too, and I will post the options in the description below. If you don't have one, Toyota's D procedure works too. You don't need tools for it, but you will need to watch out for light signals about the fluid temperature. And please, do not rely on volume matching, like put in the same amount that you drained. You don't know if it was filled right before. Someone might have touched it, or fluid can be low due to leak or degradation. Always verify level at the specified temperature with the car perfectly level. That's a standard procedure, and you can do it in a home garage. So here is the bottom line. Regular fluid service isn't overkill. It's common sense. A sealed unit doesn't mean it's maintenance-free. It just means you need to follow the right steps. Clean, refreshed ATF keeps your transmission cool and protected with a healthy circulation and proper pressurization for gear shifting. That's how you extend its life and avoid thousands in repair by investing a few hours and a few quarts of fluid. And there you have it. If this helped clarify the myth and fears about ATF service, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and share your experience in the comments. Remember, if Professor can do it, you can do it. Until next time, may the Lord bless you and give you peace. 平安。